Rum-pa-pa-bum. I salute these 4 contestants here. Welcome to College Trivia Madness. Frankie the Lucky Dog, red, white, and blue, because you know how we do for Election Day. Celebrated it yesterday. Here we are doing it for the game show. And 4 lovely contestants are here trying to play for a $10 scratch-off. We're going to go ahead and introduce who they are on this official Election Day version of College Trivia Madness. First up, we have
Amanda Cardona.
Okay, Amanda. What do you got for your major?
Digital media.
Ooh, you definitely got a plus there. I must have to ask, what are you going to do in the future?
Not sure. Maybe directing.
That's a good thing because I have all these talents of video things, so definitely in the right direction. Up next, we got
Jeremy Barquette.
Okay, Jeremy. Tell me what your major is.
My major is advertising.
Okay, so you know how to promote. Hopefully you'll get some future contestants in the future. What would you like to do besides getting future contestants?
I haven't discovered that yet.
Okay. So he has a future mind. Alright, so up next, you look very familiar.
Just a little bit, right?
Yeah. Who are you again?
I'm Rose Bonovich.
Okay, Rose. What is your major?
Digital media with a minor in psychology.
Go girl.
Yeah.
That's right. And what are you going to do in the future?
Hopefully work for the TV entertainment business. I would like to be a news anchor.
Oh, yeah, definitely. You deserve to be on camera, which you are right now, but getting the bigger shine. Maybe you will get it today. See if you can win the $10 scratch-off.
Hopefully.
Or maybe this next lady might win it. What's your name?
Ashley Shamrock.
Okay, Ashley. And what is your major?
Digital media.
Digital media major also. Good job having all these digital media advertising majors here. What would you like to do in the future?
To be an anchor too.
That's what's up. Good job. Now, we have 5 rounds, and on each round, it's going to be 5 questions, except for later on when the rules change. We're going to start with the first round, college topics, where each question is worth 10 points. Make sure you score effectively because sooner or later, some of you guys are going to be eliminated. That American flag's not going to last too long up there because it might come with you. So make sure you listen up. So here we go. Question number 1. How do you spell subconsciously? What do we got for the answer, Jeremy?
SUBCONSCIOUSLY.
Correct. Good speller. How'd you do in the spelling bees in the past?
Pretty good, I guess.
That's what's up. I'm glad you know your spelling. So now, just like you got 10 points, there could be other subjects in here. Questions vary, different topics. So here we go. Question number 2. Who was the scientist from Britain that came up with the theory of evolution? What do we got, Jeremy?
Darwin?
What's his first name?
Charles.
Charles Darwin. It's all about theories of evolution because that's how I became a host. I evolved from my past. So let's keep it going. Question number 3. On most VCRs, which one of these is not displayed? A, hours, B, minutes, C, seconds, D, frames. Amanda, you rung in first.
D, frames.
Frames, correct. Good job. See, now when you're up in the studio and you see the beta player, you see those frames. That's probably the only place I've seen them is here at Marywood because Marywood is very advanced. But if you go home, you know, just a medium average level, that's how it goes when you're playing the typical role. So here we go. Question number 4. Which 1998 play, which also had a film in 2001, consists of character Vivian Baring suffering from stage 4 metastatic ovarian cancer? A, The Blue Hour. B, Age of Iron. C, Wit. D, Clock Without Hands. You could guess too. Amanda, answer.
A. Blue Hour.
Blue Hour. You gotta get the blues because that's incorrect. I see you want to hit the ringer.
I'll just say
Rose, the
D.
answer. D, clock without hands. Unfortunately,
No.
that's incorrect. Jeremy, you have to get it right or else it gets discarded.
C.
C, wit. Correct. The book was here last week on College Trivia Madness. So let's move on to question number 5, the last question in the round. Here we go. Sipping air through a straw is equivalent to what condition? A, asthma. B, obesity. C, empty-sella syndrome. Or D, Parkinson's disease.
Asthma?
Rose, your answer, asthma. Correct, girl. You go, girl. Asthma, yeah. Unfortunately, I suffer from it, so at times it does feel struggling to breathe, unfortunately. But I'm glad to be breathing here now because I'm going to go look at the scores that everyone's got. We have Jeremy taking the lead right now with 30 points. We have Amanda and Rose tied for 10. And Ashley, just so far you got 0, but anything could change because right about now we're switching it up to round 2. Music and entertainment. 10 points a question. Question number 1. Which genre of music is this? A, chanting. B, yodeling. Rose, your answer?
B. Yodeling.
Yeah, yes, correct. She got it. Olay. Good job, girl. Yodeling her way to the top. Let's go to question number 2. What singer do you think of when I mentioned that they lived to be 40, they were in a group, they were one of the greatest artists of all time, and they got murdered December 8th, 1980? Jeremy, your answer?
John Lennon.
Correct. Good job, John Lennon. Rest in peace. Wow, 30 years already. How do you feel about that?
It's kind of sad, but it's cool as music still lives on.
Yeah, that's what's up. It's all about having a legacy, which I definitely 100% think that I'm going to have a legacy in the long run because I'm very talented. And as talented as I am, let's check out question number 3. If I was to sing the note, and I will always love you, oh, which artist with the original recording?
Celine
Rose,
Dion.
your answer, Celine Dion. Incorrect. Am I referring to? Jeremy, the answer?
Whitney Houston.
Whitney Houston, also incorrect. The choices are A, Whitney Houston, B, Donna Summer, C, Dolly Parton, or D, Aretha Franklin. Who will ring it in, or else it'll be discarded? Ashley, the answer?
Aretha Franklin.
Aretha Franklin, also incorrect. It's actually not going to be discarded because there's 2 answers left, luckily.
Was it
Rose,
C?
you're going to answer again, but
Again.
you already answered. So Amanda has to answer, or else the question goes away.
B.
B, Donna Summer. 4 incorrect answers for the first time. Oh, the correct answer was Dolly Parton. She had the first version, then Whitney Houston blew up with it, with her "And I" official note, you know? Yeah. So it's all about knowing the past before the Whitney Houston times. So here we go. Which rock legend's 2002 album, The Rising, was it influenced by 9/11's terrorist attacks? Jeremy, your answer?
Bruce Springsteen.
Correct. Good job. Good job, you guys. You're hanging in there. Various answers. So now we're going up to question number 5. Whose diner am I going to if I started singing? A, Suzanne's, B, Vega's, C, DNA's, or D, Tom's? Amanda, your answer?
D. Tom's.
After about 10 seconds of dead silence, you're correct! The other answers were actually the artists. Tom's was the correct answer. Tom's Diner from DNA featuring Suzanne Vega. So good job. Let's peep out the scores right here. We got a leading Jeremy with 50. Another tie between Rose and Amanda with 20. They doubled their points, luckily. But Ashley's still remaining with 0. Now she's going to have to catch up because on the next round, she has the chance of being eliminated. Which member will be officially eliminated? We'll have to find out right after this commercial break right here on College Trivia Madness. Salute! Sitting up tall because of Election Day yesterday. Got to support the Americans and everybody that we vote for. So we're going to keep it going. Not really on the election style because round 3 is sports. Each question, 10 points. Question number 1. Currently, Marywood's VMFM 91.7 radio station frequently plays Underworld's Always Loved a Film. But a film called The Story, starring Bobby Brown, Bode Miller, Lindsey Vonn, and more, focuses on what sport? We got an answer from Amanda. You rung in first.
Skiing.
Skiing, sliding down, correct. Good job. Didn't even have to say the choices and you got that one. Let's go to question number 2. Mike Battaglia bringing the undefeated Zenyatta to the Breeders' Cup Classic November 6th at Churchill Downs. What most likely would he be riding? Amanda, again, the answer?
A horse.
Yeah, correct. 3 times in a row. Good job. Who's going to get this next one? Question number 3. Which form of wrestling prevents the opponent to be held below the belt to make trips and the use of legs in the execution? A. Grappling. B. Sambo. C. Freestyle. Or D. Greco-Roman. Rose, the answer.
A, grappling.
Grappling, Miss Wrestler. Incorrect. No. Jeremy, your answer?
Sambo.
Sambo, also incorrect. Ashley? Freestyle. That's incorrect too. The question went away because all the incorrect answers were chosen. The correct answer is Greco-Roman, unfortunately. But you all tried. That's all that counts. It's all about guessing.
They don't use that term in professional wrestling.
Yeah, it's all about looking online. Yeah. Alright, anyway, let's go to question number 4 as this body sits on the table. What is the goal when it comes to flight archery? A. To shoot the furthest. B. Shooting from mark to mark. C. Earning points by hitting a vertical strip of wood. Or D. To shoot the targets. Ashley, your answer?
Shoot the targets.
Shoot the targets? Nope, not right. Jeremy?
C.
C. Earning points by hitting a vertical strip of wood. Also incorrect. Rose?
Shoot the farthest?
Shoot the furthest. Whoosh, correct. Good job. The question didn't go to waste. Rose saved the day right there. Good job. All right. Question number 5. Here we go. Which item is most affiliated with baton twirling? A. Something red. B. Staff. C. Obstacle course. Or D. Pen and pad. Rose rung in first.
Was it A, the something red and black?
See, now if it was Baton Rouge, like Louisiana, that would be correct.
That's
But this
not.
is just baton twirling. Incorrect. Jeremy.
Staff.
Yup, a staff. Gotta do them practicing gymnastic obstacles, you know. Gotta do it right. So good job. A staff is correct. And we got to the end of this round. Jeremy still taking the lead with 60. Amanda viciously coming at 40 to take Jeremy's lead. And Rose, you got 30, hanging in pretty tough. But Ashley, unfortunately, I have to say that you're eliminated with nothing. But don't worry. You'll hopefully come back another day. But for now, you're going to fade away into the red, white, and blue world on the outside of this studio. We're going to take a short commercial break. Coming back with round 4. Know everything about Marywood because 20 points are at stake each question. So keep it locked right here on College Trivia Madness. Saluting you back to College Trivia Madness right here. Now, before we get into the next round, I'm going to ask all you guys, how do you feel about Election Day being yesterday?
I have a good feeling about it.
Okay. That's good. Well, as much as it's a good feeling, hopefully you'll have a good feeling about round 4, Marywood events. 20 points a question here. There's only 3 questions, so listen carefully. Make sure you've been around the school, circled around enough like it's work study in order to get these questions correct. So here we go. Question number 1. Which WNEP person also teaches at Marywood?
Ryan Leckie. Sorry, Brian Leckie.
Either way, the whole answers were not revealed, so that's incorrect. I will read it off. Let me read it off. A, Ryan Leckie. B, both A and C. C, Joe Snedeker. D, none of these. Rose, your answer?
Both Ryan Leckie and Joe Snedeker.
See, you listened. Correct. Try to trick you sometimes with these questions because it's all about listening. You could quick guess, but you could be tricked because everything could all be in the answers. Will number 2 be like this? Let's find out right now. Listen carefully. According to a hypothesis, which artist in their first or last name would least likely play on Marywood's radio station when someone new is DJing? Is it A, any artist that starts with a number? B, any artist that starts with the letter A? C, any artist that starts with the letter that's in the middle of the alphabet? Or D, any artist that starts with a letter towards the end of the alphabet? Jeremy, answer?
C.
C? Yup, unfortunately you won't hear those M's or P artists because people just go top to bottom. Correct. Good job. Gotta feel bad for them Pet Shop Boys. But Blink-182 will get their advantage. You know, that's how it goes with new DJs because they just a little bit lazy. But you gotta be experimental. So as experimental as you need to be, make sure you envision correctly on number 3 right here. In fall 2009, the health department abolished what in order to help Marywood's color turn green? A, printing. Your answer, Jeremy?
Paper.
Paper exactly is incorrect. B, littering. C, random free food giveaways. D, soda.
What was A and B again?
A, printing. B, littering.
Would it be printing?
Printing? Yes, exactly. Correct. See, now if there was paper laying around, you could just recycle it. But the process of printing means you are subtracting paper. So good job right there, Rose. You took 20 points on the last question, possibly surviving.
Sweet.
A little different with this round. We have 80 points for Jeremy, still leading. Rose skyrocketed to 70 after almost losing. Amanda, unfortunately, she would have needed to answer some questions correctly. She only still has her 40, which makes her eliminated. Sorry, Amanda. I mean, school's rough, I know. Yeah, I'm having a tough time, but I'm the host because I'm the champion in this spot. So, until we see you again, we're going to take a commercial break. And when we come back, the final round, 30 points a question. It's getting really hot right here on Election Day, College Trivia Madness. Dun-dun-dun-dun. Round 5 right here. Gumbo pot, 30 points a question. We're back at College Trivia Madness. Now the final round. How are the both of you guys feeling?
Pretty good.
Yeah, feeling pretty good.
Neck and neck with the points here.
You could feel the tension.
Yeah, and the heat's building up. So who's going to get that vote as the winner? We'll find out right here. Let's do question number 1. Which one of these is not an official typical sound effect? Is it A, B, C, or D? What is your answer, Jeremy?
C.
C is actually the Uncle Willie sound effect. That is correct, because it's not official. My Uncle Willie does the meh. So good job there, scoring 30 points, bringing your total to 110. Now, Rose.
I gotta catch up.
Yeah. Gonna do question number 2 here, see what happens. Here we go. Number 2. Listen carefully. How many times do I say the word clap in this question? Clap, clap, snap, clap. Pop, 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 snap. Clap, clap, pop, pow, clap. Clap, 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 clap. A, 12. B, what is your answer?
12.
12, correct. Yeah, you might have guessed 11 at first because I said clap in the question, not in the sentence, because we included that first clap. So 11 could have been tricky. But we're going to go to the final question right here. Listen up. We'll see what happens. In the state of Pennsylvania, what's the required age to vote, ride a mechanical bull, play lottery, and gamble at the Mohegan Sun? A, 18, B, 19, C, 21, or D, 25? Rose, your answer?
21.
21, correct. Good job. Took the final question, which now leads the scores to Rose, 100, but Jeremy, 140, which means you are tonight's winner. Good job. Woo! Woo, woo, woo. How do you feel?
I feel pretty good about that.
Very anticipating. Rose made it to the finals too, so that's pretty good too. So I'm glad you guys worked out as a
Good
team.
job.
And we're going to find out if Jeremy will win on his $10 scratch off right after the commercial break. Keep it
You
locked.
need gas money to make it home.
That's true.
Feeling all-American tonight? Jeremy, scratch that ticket. Tell me if you're a winner. Look at him go. Want to say shout out to everybody that voted on Election Day yesterday. It does make a mark in the world. Good job. You could read off the letters on the bottom.
Where? Here?
Actually here.
Here?
Yeah. There's some letters that usually appear.
PKB? BPK?
Oh. Well, it doesn't spell a number amount, so unfortunately, you lost. You didn't make it.
Oh, wait.
Well-
$100. Oh, my. No, I'm just kidding.
Well, unfortunately, you didn't win, but that's the way it goes. Hopefully next week we'll have a winner. Now, Rose, how do you feel?
I feel pretty good. I was runner-up. I mean, farthest I have gotten in the game show stuff.
And I'm glad you made it to the finals. Amanda?
I feel pretty good for my first time.
Yeah, definitely a plus. And Ashley?
Okay.
Don't worry. I mean, we had Katie who had 0 points at one point, and she made it to the top having a ticket. But unfortunately, whether you win or lose, as long as you had fun. So make sure you keep voting, keep supporting the American movement, red, white, and blue all the time. Till then, I'm Frankie the Lucky Dog, and we'll catch you next week, College Trivia Madness. And remember, Uncle Willie, nah.